Hi, and welcome to Lunch with Lisa, Weekend Treats Edition, where I bring you a simple snack or dessert to brighten up your week. Today, I'm going to show you how to make edible cookie dough in 3 flavors. It's Lunch with Lisa. Hi, my name is Lisa, and I show you how to make quick and easy healthy meals. The same meals I use to go from this to this, and the meals that I continue to make to keep the weight off. For today's recipe, I'm going to be making 3 flavors of edible cookie dough, and they're super simple and easy to make. We're going to be making chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate chunk, and pumpkin spice cookie dough. For the chocolate chip recipe, you're going to need, these are all going to be gluten-free, so we're going to be using this Bob's Red Mill gluten-free 1-to-1 baking flour. You could also use regular flour or almond flour or a paleo flour. Nice cold butter, peanut butter, coconut sugar or regular sugar, or brown sugar, vanilla extract, any kind of milk, this is almond milk, and chocolate chips. These are mini chocolate chips. You can use regular size or whatever you have on hand. And we're definitely gonna need some salt, just a tiny bit. For the chocolate chunk cookie dough, you're gonna need all the ingredients we used with the chocolate chip cookie dough, and you're going to need cocoa or cacao powder, and a chocolate bar. I'm using this Mr. Beast Feastables chocolate bar that has almonds in it. You can use any kind of chocolate that you want, but we're gonna make it fancy and cut up a bar. So a 2-ounce chocolate bar. And for the pumpkin spice cookie dough, you're going to need all the ingredients we used in the chocolate chip cookie dough, as well as pumpkin pie spice, and pureed pumpkin. First thing I'm gonna do is get out my food scale. I'm gonna use that to measure out the flour so I get an exact amount. So the first thing I wanna do is cream my sugar with my butter and my peanut butter. Then I'm just gonna add a little pinch of salt to this, about 1/4 teaspoon. There, now everything's kind of creamy and all incorporated. Okay, next we're gonna add the vanilla and beat that in. And we're not gonna put the milk in yet. We're gonna see how thick this is, and then we can add milk if we need it. We don't have to use it. Now I'm gonna get out my food scale because I wanna measure out the flour. It's easier for me to measure it out in grams than it is to use a measuring cup. So I'm gonna mix that in, scrape down my bowl, zero out my scale. Let's do 37 more. Okay, it's getting kind of dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some of my milk in there, just 1 teaspoon. And after 3/4 cup, it's come together, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna add any more flour, it doesn't need it. I'm gonna take 2/3 cup of my mini chocolate chips, and I'm going to add that in. I'm gonna mix it in with my hands. There's no gluten in this, so you can knead this and you won't build up any gluten. I think I'm gonna add just a tiny little bit more milk, if it's seeming kind of dry. There we go, now it's a good cookie dough texture that I love. Oh my goodness. Yes. Put some flour on my hand. I'm gonna make this into a log shape because I'm gonna portion control it. So I'm going to weigh my cookie dough. So I want to take it out of my bowl, zero out my bowl, and add it 408 grams. So we know half of that is going to be 204 grams. Okay, that's about right. And then we're going to split it in half again. Half of 203 is about 101. And then we're going to split it in half again. That'll be our portion size. So you get this whole chunk of cookie dough for a snack. It's about 300 calories. It's a little bit dense there, so choose wisely. If you're really hungry, eat something else that's gonna fill your tummy up. But if you're craving cookie dough, have a 300-calorie snack. Just make it fit into your day. And you can further split these apart if you wanna go even lower. So if you want a 150-calorie snack of cookie dough, just cut this in half and roll it into balls and then put it in the freezer on a cookie sheet. And then when you pull them out, you can dump them in a bag and they'll all be frozen and they won't stick together. Such a great idea. And then when you want a piece of cookie dough, go in the freezer and pull one out. And then they'll last for a long time because they'll be in your freezer for a few months, right? Now, if you want to make these into cookies, do not just bake this dough. It is missing vital ingredients to make it an actual good cookie in the oven. So you're gonna need to add an egg, a teaspoon of baking soda, and then you could make these into cookies. Maybe a 1/4 cup more flour too. And for your chocolate chunk cookie dough, you're gonna make your cookie dough just like you did before, except you're gonna use cacao powder for 1/3 of the flour. So go ahead and add that after you've mixed everything else. Give it a good mix and then add your flour. If it gets too dry, add some milk, and then you're going to take your chocolate bar and chop it up into little pieces. And add that to your mixture and go ahead and mix it with your hands. It's the easiest way to do. And then portion it out and add that to your freezer. For our pumpkin spice cookie dough, you're going to mix your cookie dough up into the point where you're going to add your vanilla. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of your pumpkin spice and your pumpkin along with your vanilla and mix it up. Then go ahead and add a full cup of flour and a little bit of salt, and then dump in your mini chocolate chips. Give it a good mix. Portion it out. And here we have 3 different edible cookie dough recipes. Cannot wait to dig in. All right, let's give these a taste. Oh, that coconut sugar tastes like that brown sugar, but like just some kind of different flavor. It's so good. Oh, chocolate chip all the way. Let's try the dark chocolate chunk with Mr. Beast's bar in here. Oh, chocolate heaven. With the butter. That kind of tastes the peanut butter a little bit, but not really. The chocolate totally takes over. And then you get a hint of that almond with the Mr. Beast bar. So good. My son made me get those Mr. Beast bars. They're so good. They're really good. And then we have the pumpkin spice. Oh, if you love pumpkin spice, this is so nice. Oh. Definitely try this one. Perfect for the holidays. How fun would it be to make a charcuterie board with desserts and have edible cookie dough chunks sitting on there? I would die if I went to a party and saw that. I'd be like, edible cookie dough. Oh, it's so good. Oh, these are so good. Cookie dough. I love cookie dough. And I don't feel bad about eating this one, and neither should you. Comment down below, let me know how your cookie dough goes and what you do with it. I'd love to hear if you experiment and try any other kind of flavors. This cookie dough is so easy and versatile. If you like what you see and you want to help support me, there's 3 ways you can do it. You can shop at my Amazon store, link is down below. Just go to my Amazon link and really go shopping anywhere on Amazon. And if you buy something in 24 hours, I could receive a small commission. Or you could buy me a coffee at coffee.com/lunchwithlisa. Or you could join my Patreon, like all these lovely people. And you could watch my videos a week ahead of time, patreon.com/lunchwithlisa. And it's always free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. It's Lunch with Lisa. I think I've died and gone to cookie dough heaven. I can't eat anymore, but it's so good. I had to move it over there.